At IDOBR.S, unprepared office seemed unclear about the rules. NightTimes.com. Subscribe, digital, home delivery. Login. Register now. Help. Homepage. Today's paper. Video. Most popular. Edition, US. Global. Search allnighttimes.com. Politics. World. US. New York. Region. Business. Technology. Science. Health. Sports. Opinion. Arts. Style. Travel. Jobs. Real estate. Autos. Politics. Home. The Caucus. 538. Election 2012. Inside Congress. Poll watch. Video. Confusion and staff troubles rife at IDOBR.S. Office in Ohio. Tyler Bismere for the New York Times. The John Weld Peck Federal Building in downtown Cincinnati houses the main offices for the IDOBR.S. By Nicholas Confessor, David Koshanewski and Michael Luo. Published, May 18, 2013. During the summer of 2010, the dozen or so accountants and tax agents of Group 7822 of the Internal Revenue Service office in Cincinnati got a directive from their manager. A growing number of organizations identifying themselves as part of the Tea Party had begun applying for tax exemptions, the manager said, advising the workers to be on the lookout for them and other groups planning to get involved in elections. Multimedia. IDOBR.S. Chief apologizes amid scandal. IDOBR.S. Chief apologizes amid scandal. Close video. See more videos. Related. Republicans expand IDOBR.S. Inquiry, WILA in White House, May 18, 2013. 538. Audit allegations show flawed statistical thinking, May 17, 2013. Enlarge this image. Ty William Wright for the New York Times. I don't believe there's any such thing as rogue agents, said Bonnie Esrig, a former senior manager in the IDOBR.S. office in Cincinnati. The specialists, hunched over laptops in the office's fourth floor, rarely discussed politics, one former supervisor said. Low-level employees in what many in the IDOBR.S. consider a backwater, they processed thousands of applications a year, mostly from charities like private schools or hospitals. For months, the Tea Party cases sat on the desk of a lone specialist, who used political-sounding criteria and words like patriots, we the people as a way to search efficiently through the flood of applications for groups that might not qualify for exemptions, according to the IDOBR.S. Inspector General. Triage, the agency's acting chief, described it. As a grim-faced President Obama denounced the inexcusable actions of the IDOBR.S. Last weekend, lawmakers of both parties lined up in Washington on Friday to accuse it of an array of misconduct. Everything seemed so clear. The nation's tax agency had deliberately targeted conservative activists, violating the public trust and perhaps the law. While there are still many gaps in the story of how the IDOBR.S. scandal happened, interviews with current and former employees and with lawyers who dealt with them, along with a review of IDOBR.S. documents, paint a more muddled picture of an understaffed Cincinnati outpost that was alienated from the broader IDOBR.S. culture and given little direction. Overseen by a revolving cast of mid-level managers, stalled by miscommunication with IDOBR.S. lawyers and executives in Washington and confused about the rules they were enforcing, the Cincinnati specialists flagged virtually every application with Tea Party in its name. But their review went beyond conservative groups. More than 400 organizations came under scrutiny, including at least 24 liberal-leaning ones and some that were seemingly apolitical. Over 3 years, as the office struggled with a growing caseload of advocacy groups seeking tax exemptions, responsibility for the cases moved from one group of specialists to another, and the Determinations Unit, which handles all nonprofit applications,